What is up, storm chasers? Okay, I had to come and give y'all this breaking news. Apparently, Wendy Williams will be on The Breakfast Club tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm just as shocked as everybody else. Y'all literally just got in my DMs on Instagram and was like, Storm, you got to come talk about this. Storm, oh my God, did you see this? And Charlamagne posted it. And he tagged the Breakfast Club's IG. So I am assuming this is real. You know, this ain't April Fool's. This is not this is not a joke. Like, Wendy is really about to be on the Breakfast Club, giving an interview, talking about the conservatorship, talking about I hope he really asked her about everything. Now, before I get into this, let me first say, ain't it something how Charlamagne got his start with Wendy? How he needed Wendy, and now she needs him. And then somehow she threw him away like trash, only to have to come back around, and now needs see the guy. As far as I'm concerned, you can send DJ Envy home so he can go and cheat on his wife in peace. You can go send Just Hilarious home to go be home with her light-skinned baby, because hell, she can barely read and barely fucking talk. I do like Lauren over there, but y'all can just give me Charlamagne and Wendy. Can we get a podcast and call it the Charlamagne and Wendy Show? I'm just saying. She is truly iconic. Everybody's going to be talking about this. So I want to read his post. He said, conservatorships and guardianships should exist to empower, protect, and support individuals, not to confine them in invisible prisons. Tomorrow morning on The Breakfast Club, Wendy Williams will remind us that these systems must be transparent, compassionate, and designed to preserve dignity, not control. Let's discuss. Wendy done woke up now. Now, come on now. Let's be real. I believe that Charlamagne and Wendy have been in contact for a very long time. I believe that as soon as Wendy's marriage with Kevin started going down the drain, I believe she reconnected with Charlamagne back then. I truly believe that when that marriage with her and Kevin started going down the journey, she started reconnecting with Charlamagne back then. Because to be honest, Charlamagne is the only person she could trust. I'm just saying, I'm here for it. This was not on my bingo card for 2025, but I'm here for it. Between this and the part 2 of Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay, oh, it's gonna be some tea spill. Is she going to be in studio? I don't know. I hope so. If not, I guess she'll be calling in. But I really hope she's in the studio. I want to see how she talks, if she's still quick-witted, if she's tossing jokes back and forth. When does part 2 of Cat Williams? My source told me it's going to be premiering on the 25th of this month. And it hasn't been announced yet, but I'll do a video where I talk about that separately. But I heard January 25th. Now, back to this. I really don't think she's going to be spilling major tea. So I don't want y'all to get excited about that. But I do believe that the reunion between her, they've already been in contact. They probably have already been out to dinner and all that shit. But I'm here for it. Let's just put it this way. I am here for it. Not a clone finally ready. The chick Wendy's husband was cheating with was Charlamagne's home girlfriend. Yeah, all of that is, I mean, it's in the past. It's done. It's ridiculous. You know, Charlamagne should have never been fired because of that. But, you know, if that had not happened, we probably wouldn't have the Charlamagne we have today. We probably wouldn't have the Breakfast Club. Like, who knows? Everything. Hey, shout out to Dr. David B. Foley. Everything happens for a reason. So we'll see. We shall see. But I am here for it. You know, in addition to that, let's take a trip down memory lane. Let's look up Wendy Williams, Charlamagne the Guy. Let's look. We got some old clips here we can pull up. We got some old clips. Let's see. Let's listen to Charlamagne say why he was fired.
From Wendy in 2008. combination of reasons. I think that the main one was just pure economics. It was a bittersweet moment because I realized that I did have some impact while I was on Wendy's show because like news outlets wanted to cover me being fired. Like I was like, wow, I didn't even realize it. Like I was in the New York Times, like, oh, Charlamagne the guy got fired. Like, oh, I didn't even know they knew I really existed like that. And I didn't mind being fired from Wendy's show, to be honest with you, because I feel like it was a toxic environment. So, you know, I think God was removing me from that situation to set me up for better things. It took me a while to learn that lesson, though, but eventually I severed all ties with them altogether. But I ended up doing my own morning show in Philadelphia.
Let's see. We got some old. Let's see.
This is the premium garment duffel 45.
Let's see what we got here. Let's listen to some old Wendy T.
5 WBLS, New York.
Let's do it.
If you got it.
Who's parties when I was young. So disappointed and dismayed that there were drugs found in her son's body. They say she had no idea. Wow. Methadone. They say, why would he have taken methadone? It could have been as a painkiller. It is a legitimate drug for that use. The family is shocked. And Anna Nicole says that she was completely in the dark regarding it.
Wouldn't you say the same thing?
Yes, I would.
Right.
That's the thing to say.
She's not as dumb as we think.
Yes.
Let's see. We just.
Still prevalent. No. Corky, do you have brothers and sisters?
I'm a twin sister.
Wow.
I wanted to find some funny clips, but you know what? It might. Let's listen to what. Oh, that's fair.
You and Wendy Williams. Mm-hmm. You were actually working with Wendy Williams at the time. You know, when you first came to New York.
Absolutely.
You were actually on her show.
Mm-hmm.
I've always, you know, when we did Kiss and Tell,
the Superhead movie.
Yeah. I reached out to you to reach out to Wendy because we wanted Wendy to narrate it.
Yep.
You know, so it seemed like you guys had a good relationship even after, you know, she went, you know, on TV and so forth.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but recently you guys seem to have some sort of rift.
I don't have a rift with her. You know, I know she went on the Elvis Duran show, and Elvis was actually about to make a statement to her that I had said to him that she taught me. And that lesson was that, you know, you're either going to be of the people or of the industry. You know, when you're of the people, you're going to speak for the people, and you're going to speak the views of the people. You're not going to be afraid to express the regular opinion.
Yeah, I'm just doing the audio with Vlad. Yeah, thank you, Samantha. I'm just doing the audio. I'm not gonna show the video because you know he petty.
Opinion that any fan of this culture would. You see how social media is. But when you're of the industry, you're not gonna speak like that because you're gonna be worried about getting invited to the album release parties, and you're gonna worry about your relationships with the record execs or whoever else, the artists. Fuck all that. You know, Wendy was about the people. And I was like, that's all I always wanted to be as a radio personality. Mm-hmm. So Elvis was actually about to bring that up to her. And she was like, who? I don't know. I don't know who is that? I don't know who that is. That, you know, of course, that hurt. You know what I mean? That's somebody I worked with.
Because Wendy obviously knows who you are.
I worked with them. I used to live with them damn near. Like, I was family for real. Like, I had them in South Carolina. Like, that's my people's people. So, yeah. But all I did was just teach me a valuable lesson about the business. And that lesson is, these motherfuckers is not your friends. I don't care what position they put you in. I don't care what opportunities they give you. Just because a person does something good for you doesn't mean that they're good for you either. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't have no ill will towards her, no ill will towards her husband. However they feel about me is how they feel, you know? But I'm going to always speak highly of both of them because if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be in the position that I'm in right now.
Right.
You know? But
you might still be in South Carolina.
I might still be in South Carolina. But once again, just because somebody puts you in a good position, just because somebody does something good for you, that don't mean that they're your friend. That just means that They put you in position.
So anyway, I am in shock that Wendy is gonna be on the Breakfast Club. I am in shock. I cannot believe it, but hopefully she's able to come back. I want to see her make a comeback. In my opinion, at this point, Wendy, you don't really need to get back on network television. Network television is essentially dead. We ain't watching that shit over there. Get you a podcast, load up the YouTube. So somebody go in her living room and just and put one of these iPhones in there and point it and just let her talk. Just point it and let her talk. Yeah, Kevin really ruined a lot of good relationships for Wendy. Kevin literally ruined her life. I mean, on one hand, you know, he kept her safe and he was the muscle for her. And, you know, Kevin Hunter does have ties to the cartel. Well, I mean, I ain't affiliated with Kibi Studios anymore, so I can tell y'all this tea, that Kevin was always affiliated with the cartel. He ran drugs and dope up and down the East Coast. And Wendy knew about it, that he was running dope, and he was just a street nigga, and he was the muscle. And so at the end of the day, you know, Kevin Hunter should have never been nothing more but Wendy's security guard. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, they call him a manager. I really don't see what the fuck he managed. Wendy managed herself perfectly fine. She already had a career. She was already gonna go where she was gonna go. To me, Kevin did nothing but just isolated her from everybody. And then when Wendy fell, she had no friends, really nobody to lean on. She was fucked. And if it was up to Kevin, he wanted Wendy to pretty much self-delete so he could run off with the money and be with his hoe, Sharina. And I don't even think they're together to this day. And didn't that hoe have stomach cancer? Sharina claimed she had stomach cancer, allegedly, and went to Dr. Sabi people to heal it. Anyway. He did her dirty and her team didn't like him. Right, that's what I'm saying. But she liked the bad boys. Of course she did. And she paid for it. If Wendy gets a podcast, she'll put all of you out of work. I will be watching definitely. Listen, I ain't going to never be out of work. You understand me? But no, if Wendy comes back on the scene, she's the queen of this shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. He remanaged Wendy's money. Don't they let her do that? He was nothing but a bodyguard. That's really all he did. So Wendy and Charlotte are clicked up as they should be. I really hope, because Wendy is a pioneer, I really hope that her mental is good. And as far as I'm concerned, you can send Jess Hilarious and you can send DJ Envy home. Jess don't be talking about shit she can barely fucking read. DJ Envy literally does nothing. And we like Lauren over there. Lauren is a real journalist. You know what I'm saying? But really, baby, you can go home too. We just want Charlamagne and Wendy. I hope the people she talk about, if she has a podcast, it would not be sensitive. Well, y'all know she don't care. But Storm is king, period. That part. Jess is not. No, sir, and it's no shade to Jess. Congratulations on getting the job. Congratulations on the baby and your light-skinned nigga. But it just sometimes I be watching, listening, and I'm just like, damn, Jess is like, you know, she's not a reader. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, Lauren is so good. Yes, when Jess was on maternity leave, Lauren had the perfect mix of like real journalism and still being entertaining and asking the good questions and holding the people accountable. And then Jess came back and just was Jess. No, seriously, her light-skinned nigga that she paid for. Well, that's all he was good for. Listen, we know that you know, listen. First off, you know, we are living in dark skin, the dark skin era. The ladies, everybody want the dark skin dudes. The dark skin ladies want dark skin dudes, brown skin ladies want dark skin dudes, light skin ladies want dark skin dudes, the white hoes, the Asian hoes, Spanish hoes. Everybody want the dark, okay? But we all know that when it came to Jess, she just wanted a baby and she wanted a light-skinned baby and she wanted that nigga nut. Okay. And Jess couldn't get no nigga worth the fuck to give us some nut. So she got an unemployed nigga to give us some nut. And she daddy and she the, you know, listen, these bitches be bull daggers and dykes. I hadn't already told y'all that they be baby bull daggers, but she's a master bull dagger. Just like Tiana Taylor. We all know she would rather rub her clit up against Victoria Monet than be over there with Iman, and we know that Victoria Monet wanted to go rub her clit up against another clit and not really be dealing with John Gaines. He wasn't good for nothing but nut. And hell, even with Kenya Moore, heck care. We seen that when she was up under Latoya, and it wasn't Latoya a Trinidadian. I mean, a Trinidadian will, coerce you out your panties, male or female. That's just how they are. But we seen when she was all over Latoya and wanted Latoya to eat her kitty, her Detroit pussy. So it's just like, oh, you really only got with Mark for the light skin and good hair and to have a daughter. We know that. I guess that's really what light skinned niggas is good for, just some nut. Keke Palmer too. I told y'all. Y'all think they really love these light skinned niggas? No, these niggas is just for nut. They good for nothing but nut. So they don't have to like feel bad about themselves and actually go to a sperm bank, and then it gets out, oh my God, Keke Palmer went to a sperm bank. What's going on? Like, no, I'm just gonna fake like I like this broke light-skinned nigga. Everybody know light skin is currency in the black community, and golly, don't have no light eyes and no good hair, For whatever reason, you got the skin, the hair, and the eyes, and all of a sudden you ain't gotta have no job, no career, no focus. You ain't even gotta be faithful. Just shit, you can be abusive, knocking them over couches and chairs and shit, breaking their phones and shit, all for some nut. Sky Jackson, I told y'all that's all these light skinned niggas is good for. These light skinned niggas are being used for nut. That's it. Because it ain't about love, it's nut. Anyway. Since y'all claim I'm light skin, can I get paid off of my skin? Shit. Nah, I don't have the hair though, so it don't work for me. Anyway, and I'm not that light. Nether Furtado said, I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my soul is. The storm, they said, that's what they say. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my light skin check? Ain't got it yet. I promise. When you see me in person, I'm really not that light. It's just these ring lights. I promise y'all. I'm not that light. Oh my God. Dark skin is good for what? Shit. Dark skin is the preference. But these light skinned niggas are only being used for nut. It is what it is. The Storm, you got to give up the nut. Sounds like how women act over my light skin, light eye pappy. Listen. I got a cousin that's light skin, freckles, hazel eyes, and like the sandy brown hair, and that nigga is a demon. I don't really think he had a chance, though. He the only child, light skin, freckles, and hazel eyes. That nigga really didn't have a chance. And a Gemini too. So only male child, only child, period. Gemini and light skin. Good luck. I'm so tired of light skin, dark skin. Yeah, me too. But at the end of the day, when I be watching Kendra G and watching all these other shows, y'all get up there and be like, he has to be tall, dark only, tall, dark, and handsome. He has to be dark. And I'm like, oh, the light skinned niggas can't get no love. Like, what's going on? Like, in the 90s, they lusted after Shamar Moore so much, and guys like Michael Ealy. But these are all jokes. Like, don't take that too seriously. Let's see. Only Pookie and Ray Ray Mind say everyone is a code. Let me tell you something. I'm holding out hope for SZA. But if SZA show up with a light-skinned nigga, baby, my theory really gonna be proven. If SZA show up pregnant with a light-skinned nigga baby that she really don't want to be with, my theory is gonna be proven. Let's see. Why light-skinned people don't want to claim being light no more? Because everybody has a different perspective of what's light. We not going there. We not going there. We not doing that. I'm not going off on a tangent on that. Where you been? Shit, I've been handling some business. That's a lie. I've been singing. Pierre, that's Mufasa. He bringing light skin back. He single-handedly is bringing light skin back. Pierre, that's Mufasa. I'm just like, okay. Okay, Pierre. Let's see. SZA going to get a white guy. We gonna see. Let's see what else we got. All melanated skin is per period. Okay, but anyway, because I went off on a tangent there. That's all I had to say about this. Shout out to Wendy Williams. Shout out to Charlamagne the God. I'm gonna review the interview. Like I'm gonna review the interview. It is what it is. Okay, that's it for now. All right, like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I will catch you guys later.
It's Storm.